let your hair down and let yourself go.
We're about 8 years old, and we ship sea containers, we ship boxes, we ship book bags, and we ship suitcases, and we help with the local area if there's needs of certain things that we have that can be shared. We do sea containers with food for the poor. We pack, inventory, gather, do the customs list, and then load the container from these two trailers over here and from the big warehouse. I went on a mission trip to Ukraine with Operation Blessing. It was my first time out of the country, and I thought it would be my last time. And so I was scheduled to work in Akhmedet and head up the surgical unit. So I was there for 2 weeks, and we did surgery on children, cleft palates and that kind of thing. And when I walked into the hospital, it was really an eye-opener for me. It was back before World War II, probably World War I, and it had been the first time there had been a mission team that had come to Kiev to work medically. And so we were scattered out all over there were like 300, 350 professional people there working with different hospitals, doing different things, and translators. And Ukraine Children's Project started up, and the leadership from there called me and said, would you go with us on a trip, and we'll tour the orphanages and do some street ministry and some other things. So I went with my former roommate that I had roomed with in Kiev, and we went to the orphanages for the first time. And we did street ministry. We took care of kids there. We saw them with their hurts and scrapes and diseases, and met a pediatrician who had a halfway house for the children, and came home and started to pack containers, because at my door came medical supplies, huge medical supplies. There were people in my life who were saying, you need to form an organization. I said, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess with all that. Anyway, we ended up forming Boxes of Love as a not-for-profit. Have a board of 7. Wonderful people have served, and it's all volunteer. The Boy Scouts have collected shoes from the schools, and the Leadership Academy apparently helped collect shoes. So they came out today to pack, and I was hoping it would be warm enough where we could work in the shed, because there's a lot in the room. But that doesn't seem to be the case. The shoes are divided into winter and summer, clean and dirty, shoes that can be sent and shoes that can't be sent. They're banded together or tied together, and then after they get done sorting, then we'll put the winter shoes aside and then resort the summer shoes into 0 to 3 years, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 18 and adult shoes. And then they'll be boxed in boxes, counted, labeled, weighed, numbered, color taped. And then they'll be shipped on this sea container for the spring.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn Hardy, and I'm currently a student at the Leadership Academy in Woodruff, and we decided to do a project where we were going to collect shoes for a corporation called Boxes of Love. And the inspiration came from last summer. I came out to Boxes of Love to volunteer some time to help, and I spoke with the woman, and she said that she just spoke from her heart and really told a lot of what they needed in foreign countries. And one of the things that really stuck with me was how young children didn't have shoes, and so we wanted to do a project with a couple of the local schools involved to collect shoes, and we just called it a shoe roundup, and we had everybody try to bring in a slightly used pair of shoes, and we ran the drive for 2 days, and we collected almost 400 pairs of shoes. And now what we're doing is we're at the Boxes of Love warehouse, and as you can see, there's just stuff all over the place, and what we do, we need to package it to be shipped overseas. And what we have to do is we have to sort the shoes into ages, rubber band them together, make sure they're clean. She spoke that when a student or when a child gets a pair of shoes, it's a gift. So we want to make sure that they're high quality and that they can tell we took care in picking the shoes for them. they said they take such pride in their shoes that it's unbelievable to see their faces when they have a pair of shoes on, sometimes for the first time at 6 and 7 years old. And so right now we're packaging them to go onto the big, like a back end of a truck, the box of love. And we're in the process where we have to count them, put them in a box, write on the box how many pairs that we have in there, what size they're for, and then we weigh them so that they can be properly marked for shipping. And this is really exciting to be a part of. There's a lot of kids here from the Leadership Academy helping, and a lot of adults and parents too. And the community response was fantastic. We had people just drop off huge amounts of shoes, and we also had kids bring in maybe like their favorite old pair of shoes, hoping that someone will get a lot of joy out of their shoes.
It'd be fun for you to be able to see the joy of these kids getting their shoes.
Let your hair down and let yourself go. Let your hair down and let yourself go. Let your hair down and let yourself go. If you ain't got no hair, forget it. Okay, ready?